Built by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills. We're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Miami Dolphins ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. This return starts at the 5. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
He is down to the 30-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
I can assure you of one thing, that carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Here we go.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Right, 80. Stop. Stop.
There's a dive up the middle. Oh, the football's loose. But I think someone on the Bengals got back on top of that one. And yes, they did. Bengals football. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Burrow from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Going play action here. Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Even if it's not a touchdown, well, you're happy to see the offense produce points in the first trip out there this season. For a kicker, kind of nice to start 1 for 1 as well.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes the defender. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his back, Devon Achane there. And now it's third down.
Third down and 7.
Throw here, third down. Waddle makes the catch. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Good for a Dolphins first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Achane to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. 2 and out from the gun. Flush out now to his left. He's got room to roam. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and he'll get that first down anyway.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Dolphins one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Burrow setting up the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
12. Cut.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Connects with fans. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Pass it downfield, it's Chase. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow back to throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that makes it 4th down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return starts at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that, right in the 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, get set.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. DJ Turner comes up with it. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a quarterback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
On 1, right? Here we go, here we go. Behind. Behind.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Has a big hole left. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. 1 touchdown and 1 interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. A little sampling of what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. DJ Turner comes up with it.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Wide 80. Wide shot. Shot.
Right up the gut. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Trying to work quickly now.
37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass ball here. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
To number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 13-7 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this.
I'm one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. Play action now, Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're left with 4th and short. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as I'd like 6 points to end drive. Not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense has eaten, it's been a tough watch. He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Bengals get to him and take him down. That pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. To the left and hauled in by Polk. Now they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. So the Dolphins readying for the punt.
Plays and out. It's 4th down.
And he's brought before the return gets far. The Bengals returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Burrow to the air now. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
180.
Off the option. Here's Brown. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here we go. Big.
Burrow on 1st down. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
18-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180.
Now Burrow. Has it in close. And he's blocked down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They're headed up the middle. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
Here we go.
He gets a look up the middle. And they turn him away. The defense holds strong, and they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
1st down. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Pickup there of 39 yards. And that is a Dolphins 1st down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage. the elite guys. They've got that speed, and they could take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
They send him left out of the slot. And this one is launched downfield. This is caught inside the 15. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut the lead to just a field goal. Devon Achane with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead down to just 2.
16. Dolphins 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. He showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go.
Back gets the handoff. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. They'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Bengals playing themselves to a lead here in Paycor. Second down now, 7 to go. Drive play straight ahead. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Kenneth Grant moving in to make that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dolphins going to counter with a dime package here. 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. He'll have the 1st down and even more. And he's going to have this down to the 7. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
At the 7-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Gun.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
2-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
here we go. Wide 80.
Burrow from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Miami set to take over once again on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Dolphins just about set up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Finds his back, Achane. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Clock running, Dolphins will hurry to the line.
Tagovailoa sacked. A loss of 2 yards. And it's
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He was looking for Jalen Cole. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. Starts the return at the 34. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Bengals back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Wide 80.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kader Kobu. Will take possession at the opposing 35-yard line after he goes out on the return.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
All set to go now from the 35. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2 and out from the gun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
And 10 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now on comes Austin Seibert for the field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense. One last play before the break.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw it. He's looking deep once again. Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refiller.